Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to say a big happy new year to everybody. I hope everyone is good and everybody's okay and healthy. I just wanted to come today to do a get ready with me, a chit chat get ready with me, seeing as I've got quite a few more subscribers and I've got a Q&A that you guys have asked me questions and I'm going to answer them in this video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not really a makeup guru, I just know how to do a little 1-2 makeup. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, leave them down below and I will answer them. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel to join the family and click the notification bell so that you never miss a video. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm not a makeup guru. I just barely know how to do my makeup. Like, I just do what I can. Don't be expecting no extravagant eyeshadow or something. Like, I'm just gonna do what I can. But let's get straight into the first question, which is, actually hold on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna clip my hair back so that it's out of my face. The first question is, what is the best nail drill for beginners? Okay, so if you've already been watching my videos from quite a while, I'd say the best nail drill for beginners, not even beginners only, but just any nail technician, is the Melody Susie Scarlet drill, or any of their drills even. But personally, I have the Scarlet one, and I would say that is the best drill like I've used. I'm not gonna lie, I've only used 2, so I don't really like have much to compare it with, but from my first drill, like, it was a big improvement in terms of it doesn't really vibrate a lot, it doesn't make too much sound, because compared to my first drill used to make so much noise, which is just so annoying. And as well as the noise, it was vibrating a lot in my hand, which also made it like difficult to do nails. You want to have like a really silent, low vibration drill to make sure that it's easier for you to use, especially as a beginner not having much experience with using an e-file. So I'd say that the Melody Susie Scarlet drill is the best option. If you use any of their other drills, feel free to comment down below to give other nail techs, you know, insight into how their other drills are. So the next question is, what to do when you accidentally cut a client? I always panic. So number 1, don't panic, because I feel like that's the worst thing you could do in this situation. If you panic, yeah, I feel like that, like, the client sees your panic and then automatically starts panicking, which is a big no. And I feel like it shows a lot of like unprofessionality. I think that's a word, I'm not too sure, but I feel like it makes you like look extremely unprofessional and extremely like undertrained, because in whatever course you do, I'm sure they would like talk to you about cuts and infections and stuff and how to deal with them properly. For example, if you have a first aid kit in your nail equipment, you'll know how to deal with them. Even if you don't have a first aid kit, you'll know how to deal with cuts if you cut a client, for example, with a drill bit or with a file. So first thing you do is you do not panic, because that can obviously make the client it will definitely make the client nervous, and it could pretty much go downhill from there. And also to make sure that the client is feeling okay, like ask them if they're okay. Does it hurt? Usually when you cut a client with like a nail file, it doesn't hurt, but sometimes with the drill bit it could be extremely painful. So your first priority is to make sure that the client is okay, and if the client is okay, then you can just follow the correct procedures to deal with the cut that you have made. And another advice I would give is to obviously work on yourself, like work on your drill skills, work on your filing skills. Working on these skills will basically ensure that you don't cut a lot of your clients, because working on your drill skills will make sure that you're obviously using the right speed, using the right coarseness of the bit, making sure that, you know, you take your time, for example, especially when you're around the cuticles. All those things help in, you know, you not cutting your client, which is a thing where you have to, you know, a bit of self-improvement. The next question is, do you have a sister or a twin? So guys, I get this a lot. Like, I don't know why. If you see my sister, okay, to answer the question, I have a sister. If you see my sister, personally, I don't think I look that much like her. I know we look alike, but I do not look like a twin. Like, I don't understand where you guys are getting this from. I do not look like a twin, okay? I have a sister, okay? We look alike, but we don't, you know when you see twins and you know they're twins, like, I don't get that with me and my sister. I don't know why other people get that, but yes, guys, I have a sister. Yeah, so she's 21 and I'm 19, so she's 2 years older than me, to answer your question, basically. The next question is, what made me start doing nails? I just like doing nails. I've answered this in my previous Q&A, but I've always liked doing nails. Nails has always been one of my interests. I think I got my first set when I was 13 years old. And ever since then, I've just loved nails, to the point where I actually ended up like buying my whole kit when I started working. Like, the current nail technicians that we had, which was the nail shop, like, just didn't do the designs the way I wanted it. They didn't like me getting long nails. Like, you know when you get long nails and they're looking at you like and they're screwing you whilst they're doing the nails. I did not like that. I was like, at the end of the day, I'm paying you like to do what I want, so why are you like upset at me? They'll get so upset, and I didn't understand why. The next question is, when did you start and when did you gain strong clientele? So I started my nail business on the 16th of October 2019. I feel like I gained strong clientele in Leicester, I think by November. I'm not gonna lie to you, November I had gained a lot of clientele, because my like business name like spread quite fast. So I think that's what helped me as well, gain strong clientele. And also the fact that there was not many nail techs in Leicester at the time. Now there's quite a few. When I came back to uni in January, I had quite a lot of like consistent clients, because by then it had been like 3-4 months since I started, and I'd been seeing my regulars every month. Next question is, how do you make sure your client is comfortable and happy? Okay, so basically this all comes down to like how you are. But for me, I can be quite talkative, at the same time quite quiet, so I need to find like a good balance. But when the client comes in, all I do is obviously greet them, introduce myself, and then obviously ask them what they want. That, like, all them kind of things slowly opens up the client. And then when you start the service, just ask them about themselves, like talk to them about their day, because at the end of the day, yeah, nail techs are like therapists. Like, you're getting your nails done and you're getting therapy, like all in the same service. Like, you need to utilize your talking skills to make the client comfortable. And in order to do that, you, like I said, you have to ask them about themselves, ask them about their day, if they have any plans. You know, for example, me that I'm at uni now, I always ask my clients, would you study? And because there's 2 universities in Leicester, I always ask them, what uni do you go to? Do you go to this one? Or do you go to DNU, or do you go to Leicester? But once you have like your regulars, you guys are gonna like bounce back with conversation so freely, because that's gonna be like your client, at the same time a bit of your friend. Sometimes I know a lot of people go into business and have like really bad, for example, anxiety with talking to people, and like nails is such an intimate setting as to where you have to actually, you're basically forced to talk to the person. Not forced, but you guys know what I mean. You kind of have to talk to the person, because imagine going and sitting down and getting your nails done and the tech is silent. Like, you're not really going to enjoy the service. So you need to make sure that you provide as much comfortability by talking. Talking always loosens a person up. So guys, the next question is, how long did your sets take when you first started? So guys, when I first started, I kid you not, my sets took like 4 hours to do. I know, scary, but let's not even talk about me doing sets on myself. The first set I ever did, guys, took me 8 hours. 8. I was just like, I think at that point I was just like, bro, who's actually gonna sit 8 hours to let me do their nails? Like, that's a shift, guys. That is a 9 to 5. But guys, don't be discouraged. But I'm here to let you know, girl, you gonna get faster, okay? So there's no need to actually worry. Like, but when I first started doing clients, I'd say they take about 4 hours, then they cut down to 3, then they were 2 hours 30 minutes. Your first sets will take you long. Like, a lot of people see, for example, when you go to a nail shop, people are rushing. Guys, when you go to the nail shop, they do your in 30 minutes. Like, they do your nails in 30 minutes. That is like, what? Even to this day, guys, I cannot do a set in 30 minutes. Do not be comparing yourselves to those nail shops. Next question is, how do you make yourself stand out from other nail techs? I would say, to be honest, not gonna lie, I'm gonna answer this question quite differently. I would say, guys, this is the thing that beginner nail techs love to do, is that they love to compare themselves. Guys, I know it's hard, but you actually have to not compare yourself. Like, don't look at what other people are doing. Like, okay, you can look at them for inspiration, but at the end of the day, don't compare yourself to what they're doing. Because firstly, all nail techs are at different stages of their, you know, nail journey, and you cannot compare yourself to someone that has been, for example, you that have just started, to someone that has been in there for 10 years, because obviously your work is going to be, you know, two different things. To stand out from other nail techs, like, do things that haven't been done. With nails, you can do so much. Like, that's what people like love to forget. With nails, there's so much that you can do. So in order to stand out, you must channel your inner creativity, you know. So the next question is, how do you speed up your sets? For example, using certain nail tips make shaping faster. Okay, so I feel like my application, having good application speeds up your sets, guys. I'm just gonna put it out there. If your application is good, you spend less time filing, less on period, okay? So you need to make sure you've got your application. I say this in all of my videos, guys. Like, I say in all of my videos, you need to make sure that your application is on point. It doesn't have to be on point, guys, I'm just over exaggerating, but you need to make sure that it's neat, because if your application is neat, then guys, everything that follows after that, mwah, chef's kiss. Next question is, when did you start to increase your pricing? So guys, I think my first week of doing nails, my prices were £15. And then I think 2 weeks in is when I increased my prices again, because I was getting a volume of bookings, guys. Like, because when people heard, oh my god, £15 for nails, oh my god, oh my god, like, I'm so neaky. But yeah, that's what they were doing. Like, everyone was just a bit excited at the price. But I'd just say that I was doing way more than what the nail shop was doing for a decent price. So that's what brought them. So when I started to get the volume of bookings, I was just like, okay girl, you gonna need to up them up, because like, at the end of the day, I'm getting more bookings. A lot of people are going to come to me. I don't think they'll mind if I bump the price up by £5. But yeah, I feel like if you're a nail tech and you are not knowing whether you should increase your prices, girl, increase them. Like, I'll never not tell a nail tech to increase her prices, because at the end of the day, you're doing the work. You know how much you're spending, you know how much your bills are, you know how much you need to get paid, you know your worth. Do you understand? So if you feel like you need to be charging £100 for a set, charge £100 for a set. Yeah, like, if you're a beginner and you're worried about increasing your prices because they might leave, or let them leave, man. If they're gonna leave, they're gonna leave. There's always gonna be that loyal bunch of clients that is gonna stay with you throughout thick and thin. And even then, if you're gonna have clients that are gonna leave from the smallest price increase, you lot, famis, man, you lot can go. Next question, how do you take good nail pictures? Because I'm really struggling and I have nothing to post. Guys, lighting, okay? I'm gonna link the ring light that I have down below and the table lamp that I have down below. get good lighting, guys, because lighting is everything. Like, lighting is so important in terms of how the picture will turn out. And get a good phone, guys. Invest in a good phone. Like, I was stuck with an iPhone 8 for time because of my stupid phone contract, but then I ended up getting an 11, what do I have now, 11 Pro Max? 11 Pro Max, which is what I use to film all my videos. I'm even thinking of getting a camera soon because I want the quality of my work to be chef's kiss. So if you want, you know, good pictures, you need to invest in good lighting, a good camera, and also a good top coat, guys. What is your advice to someone that wants to practice nails on their friends but doesn't want them to take advantage? How did you go about who you practiced on? Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I only practiced on my sister and like my cousins and stuff. Friends that take advantage. From the question, I'm thinking maybe take advantage in terms of like wanting free sets. If I'm wrong, sorry girl. But yeah, in terms of people like, oh, that's a bit too much. In terms of like people taking advantage or friends taking advantage, sis, they're not your friends. Let me just give it to you like that, you know? If they're taking advantage, they're not your friends. Like, because all my friends pay for their sets, like, and I feel like that's just mandatory. Like, that should be normal. Like, I'm giving you, firstly, this is my time. Secondly, this is my business. Like, those are the top two important things. Like, it's my business and this is my time. I'm not gonna sit here and do your nails for free. Like, I'm your friend. You'll go outside and pay somebody else though. It doesn't make sense. So you need to make sure that whatever friends that you have that is taking advantage of you, cut them off. Because like, your friends would be supportive and even, what's it called, pay you like the little that they have, even if it's like £5, like, you know, here you sat down and you've done my nails, I know you're practicing, but here you go. And that money, it means a lot. Next question. I really love your work, sis, you're doing great. Thank you, girl. I really appreciate messages like that because it just makes my day, guys. It really does. Next question. If you weren't doing nails, what other talent do you think you'd be doing? I feel like I'd be making clothes because I like to, when I say this, everyone thinks I'm a neat. Guys, I love to crochet, guys. I love to crochet, sewing and stuff like that. I love that kind of thing. So I think I'll be doing that. Next question. Advice to a beginner tech based in a town as opposed to a city where there's lots of customers. Advice, what advice? I'm guessing this advice is in terms of clientele. Okay, so in a town, yeah. Do you know what? I don't know because I actually don't live in a town. So I don't know if my advice is actually going to be... Actually, I do live in a town. I live in a town in London, which is quite a big city. So I don't know, guys. I didn't really do well in geography. So that is so bad. But yeah, guys. So in terms of clientele, I just feel like you need to put yourself out there. I'm just gonna answer this in terms of clientele. I don't know what like aspects this question is from, but if you're living in a town, I suggest that you focus on marketing your business in terms of like putting yourself out there, promoting yourself, doing IG promotions, Instagram promotions. There's so many social media platforms that you can utilize to put yourself out there. Next question. What celeb do you hope to do nails on one day? Guys, Black China. Her nails are always popping. I follow her nail tech on Instagram and her nails are always so good, guys. She always gets the maddest stilettos, the maddest like designs as well, blinged, full blinged sets, guys. Like, I would love to do her nails. Her nails, like... Next question. Would you ever get nails as long as Nella Rose? 100%. I think I've even had nails longer than hers. If you haven't seen my birthday set, I'll put a picture or a video here. Guys, that set was long. Like, they came down to like here, guys. But that was my 19th birthday set. what kind of setbacks did you have when you was doing nails? I feel like COVID has been a major setback, but at the same time, a major like boost in my business. So in that case, it's not really a setback, is it? In the beginning, it was a setback, but then it turned out to be a positive, guys. When did we go into lockdown? In the UK, I think we went into lockdown in March. So I'd say like when coronavirus started to get like kind of serious in the UK, I said it was like about February. From the beginning of February till March, my clients, yeah, had gone from to that, okay? Because of the fact that everyone was scared to leave their yards, innit? Everyone was scared to leave their houses. Next question. You teach us how to do nails very well, but can you teach us to look pretty like you? Girl, don't do that. You making me blush. Don't do that. I'm joking. I'm gonna start dry, guys. Is that like, am I hearing makeup tutorials? I'm joking. Guys, no, thank you. I really appreciate it. You're pretty too, girl. I know you is. I can't see you, but I know you is. Next question. What do you do about the back problems that come with being a nail tech? Sis, when you find out, tell me, because me, I don't know, okay? I don't know how to deal with the back problems I have, guys. I have the back of a 95-year-old. Even sitting here is straining my back. I have thought about getting a back brace once, guys. It's that deep. Like, if you're watching this and you don't do nails, it's that deep. Like, the back pain, girl, you're gonna be sitting there, like, you start off the day like this and literally you just end up like that. And that's nails for you, and that's part of the sacrifices that I make to slay y'all's nails, okay? Next question. Would you love to own your own nail salon one day? To answer your question, yes, I would like to own a nail salon one day. Not just a nail salon, I would like to own a beauty bar. So nails, hair, lashes, waxes, everything in one shop. Next question. Am I doing a placement year at uni? I am not doing a placement year at uni, but I will be doing placement during the summer, like whilst like uni's over. I'll be doing placement in the summer. Next question. If you have ever thought of giving up on your nail business, what stopped you from doing that? I've never thought of giving up on it, but I've thought of not starting it, and like that was before I had come to uni. I just didn't want to start a nail business, like, and then it was my friends and family who basically told me, like, Claire, like, you're actually, you know, you can actually do this, like, you're 30. So that's basically what stopped me from doing it, not giving up. Next question. What's my favorite brand for clear acrylic? My favorite brand is EU Pro. I will leave it linked down below if I can find it. I get it from eBay. I think it's EU Pro. Actually, I'm not too sure of the name, but it comes in this little like baggie, and I just put it in my own container. What is your go-to acrylic brush? My go-to acrylic brush is now the KADS brush, and guys, like, I love it. I will be getting it in other sizes as well, because I've got currently 2 number 14s, so I might get a number 12 and a number 10 as well. Did you use any practice hands right at the start? How did you practice? I did not use any practice hands right at the start. I know that's backwards, guys. I really didn't though. I didn't use any practice hands. My sister was my practice hand. I was my practice hand. It was much better on my sister to practice, because then it was like an actual human being. I also used my mum too. Shout out to my mum. She sat there through all of that, especially because I wasn't good, guys. You know, your first few sets are a bit, you know, but thanks to my mom and my sister, I got sufficient practice without a practice hand, because I just didn't get one. Next question. I think this is the last one. What's the difference between a size 14 brush and a size 12 brush? I currently use a 12, but I'm not sure if I should change, as I don't know what the change in the outcome will be. This all depends on, okay, the difference. Firstly, I don't have a number 12 brush to show you, so I'm so sorry. I only use 14s, but the difference is quite a bit in terms of the wideness of the brush. So it's much wider, but I feel like it's manageable. You just need to give yourself time to get used to it. But yeah, I'd say go ahead, get a 14 and try it out. If you don't like it, you can always stick to your 12, but you'll never know the outcome of using a 14 if you don't try, you know? So I just say give it a shot. Like, you know, there's nothing to be worried about. It could also help speed up your sets because bigger brushes pick up bigger beads. And that's all that I have for today, guys. This is the finished makeup look. I'm not going nowhere because it's lockdown, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My sister made this wig, so I'm going to leave her details down below, guys. She's making wig contactless services. If you're in the UK, if you've made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. I love you guys. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button down below, press the notification bell so you never miss a video. Feel free to comment down below any questions that you have for me. I will be doing more of these Q&As and more of these sit down videos so you guys can get to know me more. I will be also introducing the beauty segment on my channel, so I hope you guys like that. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram to follow my nail page. I'll leave my nail page and my personal Instagram down below, and my Snapchat as well for lots of behind the scenes. But yeah, that's it for this video, and I will see you in my next video, guys. Mwah.